Hello stock gurus and welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful morning in America or wherever you are in the world. Today we're going to be looking at Tesla. TSLA is the ticker. We're going to look at the price on the technicals. Where is Tesla going to go? Is it a buy right now? Should you be buying Tesla? Am I going to buy Tesla? We're going to look where Tesla's going on the monthly, the weekly, the daily, the next few hours, and see where Tesla's going in price. And also what the stock guru bot is showing us on the technicals. And we're going to go into Twitter and see any major news for Tesla. Tesla to me is still an amazing investment. The company is producing so many cars, gigafactories everywhere. The technology is phenomenal. Highest safety ratings of any car, self-driving cars, the iPhone of cars, electric cars that are better and just faster than any other cars. Amazing interior and design. Tesla, and they're not running out of orders. In this analysis, you're going to see where Tesla is getting huge demand still for orders. They're buying lots of minerals, $1 billion they just spent in Australia to buy up the minerals for these batteries and these electric cars. And Tesla is working on so many other technologies, the Cybertruck, which seems to have huge demand also. They're increasing prices in America for their cars and producing cars in China to ship to Europe. So they're really having a lot of demand at the moment. They're not reducing their prices to try and get customers. They're increasing their prices because they have so many customers. And it's just amazing. Then the Tesla trucks, can you imagine when these trucks are driving around delivering? Apparently 30% of all jobs is autonomous, is going to be replaced by autonomous driving because the amount of workers we have for Tesla trucks and that are going to be replaced by these trucks is unbelievable. Imagine all the freight and the groceries and food and everything that's moving around these economies being automatically driving around. So Tesla is amazing, amazing investment in my opinion for the long term. 2015, I was buying a lot of Tesla and telling everyone I could about how Tesla is amazing. From $80 now $3,500 after the split. You're going to see that in the price, and you're going to see my trajectory where I think Tesla is going to go in the future, even going up to 2006. So enjoy this. You're going to learn a lot here. Everything you see here in the Stock Guru Master Course, and in this knowledge you're also going to learn that you can make money all the time. There's always opportunities to make money in different industries, different investments in cryptocurrencies, in stocks, in biotech, in tech, in construction. There's always a bull market and there's always a bear market in different industries. There's always money to be made. It's infinite. It's just so we're in the beginnings of this kind of capital system that's growing, and it's quite remarkable, and we're still early. More registrations of cryptocurrency accounts and stock accounts are happening daily than ever before, mainly because of COVID. A lot more people got into investing, but this again is just beginning. Imagine when Africa, Eastern Europe, all countries that are not yet middle class come into the middle class and start investing too. We are the beginnings of this amazing, amazing system. So let's jump into the technical analysis for Tesla now. And here we're jumping to the charts for Tesla. This is my watch list of cryptos and stocks. AI exploding up yesterday, 16%, NVIS up 15%, Kasuma up 10%, crypto markets coming back strong. NEO up 9%, DOT up 7%, Dogecoin up 6%. I made that video yesterday that Doge was targeting 50 cents. And then Coinbase announced they're going to list Dogecoin, which is awesome. BNB up huge. Big congratulations to anyone that followed the join button, the YouTube membership section, because we bought BNB when everyone fear panicked. We were buying it at $213. So it's already up 100%, everyone, since that buy, like last week or 2 weeks, 100% in 2 weeks. Beautiful. And remember, most of you crypto people and stock people, the stock people know, the crypto people, you're very spoiled. 100% in stocks is an amazing achievement in 2 weeks. Most investment funds, indexes, the best kind of investment companies get 10% a year is considered good. So 100% in 2 weeks on that, and it's beautiful. And I really love BNB, everyone. I'm buying a lot of BNB. I'm a little bit sad that it's not at 200. Hopefully it drops down to 100 or 50 so I can buy a lot more of it. I want to buy more of this. They're burning 200 million. They're going to burn 100 million of the 200 million tokens. Amazing. If you're just into stocks and watching this video because you're into Tesla, research what BNB is. It's the next Google. In my opinion, it's the next Google, and I'm trying to own as much of it as possible. It's the biggest exchange when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Also, I recommend using the app Binance. It's amazing. There is some kind of an affiliate link for Binance in the comments, but I'm not saying this because of some affiliate link. Binance is amazing. It is onboarding most people into cryptocurrency. I can send money around the world in seconds using the cryptocurrency network, using Binance's app. It's just amazing, amazing. You can stake your Binance. They're burning, when they say they're burning half of their 200 million coins, that means it's a share buyback program where they're buying 50% of their shares back. And it's within a few years they're doing this, which is huge. Can you imagine Tesla buying 50% of its shares back in a few years? It's amazing. They've already bought 30 million back of their 200 million Binance. But this video is about Tesla. But Binance, wow, I really recommend researching it, watching my videos on Binance, following the join button, because we did a lot of buys on Binance and already huge gains, which is beautiful. So, okay, this is Tesla over time. We're looking at the price movement of Tesla over time. Massively trending up. Sorry, I just kissed my girlfriend. Amazing. Okay, so this is Tesla over time. Tesla signaled a buy here back in, when did it fire a buy? On the stock group bot, it fired a buy on the 20th of April 2020. That was nice when I targeted there. If you're looking at these charts, you're going, what the hell is this? This is the price movement of Tesla since the 14th of April 2020. This is, you're looking at the price. And Tesla went from $114 all the way up to $900 and coming back down to sitting at now $627 up in pre-market. So that's the price of Tesla, and you're looking at it. If you've been following me for a long time, you know we were buying Tesla back in 2015, back here, which is beautiful. And when you look at it in the charts, it looks even more amazing, because when you look at it like this, now it looks like it's only gone up to $627. But that's not the case. They've split it by 5 shares, meaning if you owned 1 share of Tesla, you now have 5 shares of Tesla. So back in 2015, we were buying it at $80 a share, and now 627 times 5 is equal now to around $3,500 a share. We're buying it at $80. So big congratulations, all stock gurus, or anyone following me. So Tesla flashed a buy back here in December 2019, $38. It went up to $900. On the monthly, it's still a buy. The overall trend is still intact. It's still in the buy range. The stock group bot, you learn about the bot in the course. Overall trend massively trending up. MA cross open heading up. Volume huge and just growing. Volume predicts price. Volume predicts price. What is volume? Sell me Tesla shares. I buy them from you. That's a trade. Trade is volume. So this is a lot of volume coming in for Tesla. Stochastic and RSI are pretty I would say they're overbought, but Tesla, as you can see, it's always kind of overbought. Not really. Here it did come down back in 2019. But usually, besides that, it's mostly in the overbought, especially the last few years since people have been catching on. Below the dotted lines is when you want to be buying a lot more of a stock. Above the dotted lines is when you want to be selling, but in Tesla's case, no, because it's growing very strongly. So you need to DCA. That means if you have $100,000 to invest in Tesla, don't put it all in one go. Split it up into 10 lots and invest $10,000 a month, or even better, split it up into $2,000, 52 lots and 50 lots. So over 1 year, invest $2,000 a week at good technical entries, as I teach in the course. So you're trading and investing for the long term, and you massively compound your gains, and you just learn how to invest your money in a better, stronger, smarter way. So overall, everything's still looking extremely bullish for Tesla. Now we go to the daily, and we're looking at Tesla, each candle now representing 1 day. And as you can see, since they turned on the burn machines back here in the beginning of COVID when it dropped, amazing point to pick up Tesla on a discount then. And then we just shot up since COVID, March 2020, and it's been following this trend line, massively trending up. It went parabolic here, but it's come back down to its main blue trend line. As you can see, you get trend lines by putting 2 points here, and it draws the line out, and you can see the trend. It flashed a buy here in April. Last year, it went all the way up, flashed a sell, went sell, flashed a buy, failed, and now it's flashed in the sell. It does look like a sell at the moment still. Why? Why does it still look like a sell? Volume spiked up a lot here, and now it's still huge volume, but it's evening out. We're below this trend line still, this blue main trend line. We're still below it. This is very actually important for Tesla to try and get back on this trend line. If it can get back on this trend line, it's very bullish. If it gets rejected off here, it really 413. I've been seeing 413 a lot for a buy for Tesla, and people are always like, oh no, it'll never come back that cheap. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, split up your capital, invest it monthly, buy some now, buy some at the next support, buy some at 500. If it comes down to 413, buy some more. If you believe in this company for the long term, which I do with Tesla, it's changing the world, the technology, what they're building. But I still want to get in on good technical entries. It had a double bottom actually on Tesla. Look at that. It actually had a double bottom. You can see here. See how here and here, back in March and in May, it twice touched this line. That's a double bottom. Everyone see that? It kind of bounced, went up, came back, bounced again. That's double bottom. And that's a strong pattern. If we can get back above this trend line, it's very strong, because it's a technical indicator pattern that I teach in the Stock Room Master course. Double bottoms are very strong reversal patterns, meaning it will go back to its main trajectory, which is up. And you got to remember, even with these little shitty corrections for Tesla, remember, do not get too caught up on the hills as you climb Everest. And this is still a massive Everest. Do not get too caught up on these movements here. Yes, you trade them. Yes, you make money on them. But remember, buy it. If you believe in Tesla, buy it for the long term. I do sell moves into cyclical markets like change if I see that there's going to be a big sell-off in a market. Then I can also sell my stocks and rebuy them at the bottom of a market correction. I did see one with the Nasdaq, but now it seems like the Nasdaq is turning bullish again. So I'm laddering back into stocks. I was also moving mostly into Johnson & Johnson and other stocks, and Boeing, which did amazing, and Exxon. You can see my live trades in the join button below. You see all the trades that I make in crypto and stocks. So this is Tesla. Now we've got a different pattern. I was just drawing it in. It's a. Let's get rid of this support, even though it's a very strong support here at 548. It's very hard for Tesla to break that support. Look, when it came down here, bounced off, came down again, bounced off. Really strong support here. And a lot of buying comes in at that point to buy that support. But I don't know, it's not looking super bullish here, getting back above this main trend line. I would say Tesla's in danger unless it gets back above this trend line. But in danger is irrelevant. Going down from 600 to 400 is irrelevant if you've been buying it. If you follow this channel, you're buying it at 200, just like less than a year ago. So if you're following earlier, you're buying it at much cheaper. So don't get too caught up on these hills. DCA is the best strategy always. Split your capital, invest monthly. But it still looks like it can come down again. RSI pointing down. Squeeze mob is building pressure to go green, and stochastic heading up. But RSI, it's not showing me a really strong bounce here. So what I'm seeing here is a descending wedge. And a descending wedge, as I teach in the course, it's a very big bull. This is a bull flag, actually, everyone. It's quite bullish for Tesla, but it's still got some sideways movement to go, it seems to me. So what a bull flag is, it's, well, this is a descending wedge, builds up pressure, builds up pressure, builds up pressure, explodes to the direction of the overall trend to the base of the triangle. So that's there. And this is probably the most common pattern you see in technical analysis. Everyone, you can do this as well. I'm doing all of this, recording these videos, making these charting, buying the stocks, buying my cryptos, all from my phone. This is, right now I'm talking to you on my Samsung Galaxy Fold Z2 phone. It's more than a phone. It's an amazing masterpiece of art and engineering, and wow, I recommend you get it also. Also, I'm not affiliated with them, but wow, what a phone. It's a phone that opens out and you get a tablet. I would show it to you, but I would need a mirror right now, but wow, what a phone. I'm doing this all from my phone. So this is the path that I see Tesla doing right now. If there's two main scenarios. One is if we get back on this trend line, we're going to face resistance 774, bounce off. That's the secondary trajectory. This is possibility, but more unlikely. So yellow tags are our targets, yellow lines are our targets. That's the green path, the secondary path that I think Tesla's going to do. What I think Tesla's going to do is more this path. This yellow path, which will be our secondary path. But almost irrelevant if you're like, say you're an engineer or a doctor or a mechanic and you have money coming in every month, this does not really matter to you. Buy here, you get month's pay, you get $1,000. What are you going to put that $1,000 into anyway? You know what I mean? You're going to buy some more alcohol or some like new car or some. No, buy Tesla, and then over time your $1,000 can multiply. And buying here and here is kind of, it becomes, if say it's $1,000 a month that you have to invest, and you buy $1,000 here, $1,000 here, $1,000 here, $1,000 here, $1,000. What happens is your price is averaging out over time, and you're just getting the overall trend, which is this. And that's what you got to really pay attention. And if you follow this main trend line that Tesla's been following, look at where we're talking about Tesla in 2013. We're sitting at around $1,500 on this trend line. And we could just keep going further if we look at the monthly, and it's like it becomes exponential a lot of the time with these companies. If we're 2025, we're sitting at 2,500 for Tesla. It's possible if it's following this main trend line. You know what I mean? 2,395, October 2024. So don't get too caught up on these hills. It's very important. That's why I always draw this trend line and really point it out. Always look at the overall. If you were following me from 2015, it was $80 when I was buying Tesla. Now times 5, $3,500 per share. $80 to $3,500. Amazing gains in just 5 or 6 years. And they're very common. A lot of, yes, the best investment funds and Juju can get 10% a year and they consider that great, but I find it with technology and like using charting and technical analysis, you can get, you've seen the gains we've been making, 700% on Bitcoin, 2,500% on Doge, 1,100% on Ethereum, 150% on Twitter, 300% on Tesla, sorry, 200% on Tesla. It went up to 300% but came back down. 100% on Disney, and just many, many other stocks. And this is less than 11 months. So there's always gains to be made. So that's the main path I see, that yellow path. We get rejected off here, which will put us around 666. Ooh, even it sounds like ominous. 666. This yellow path is my main trajectory where I think Tesla's going, based off the resistance and but if we break out of this point, which is this 666, is a very important moment. And it kind of converges here, right? You see that conversion? It converges here on the 15th of June, 2021. Now, this is not 100% accurate, but if you've been following me, you know how amazing technical analysis is. So I would say there's another point here. It would move something like that. That's more the trajectory. Very possible. So that's an important date right there. I'm going to put it in for Tesla here, 15th of June. That's a decision point for Tesla. Does it go off, go up onto the secondary, more unlikely parabolic to 858? Or does it bounce down, come to 666, find resistance, come down to 550, bounce, build up pressure, and then in September, 26th of August, exploding out to the 858. Those are the possibilities I see for Tesla. Now we're going to go in closer. If you're trading this on the daily and you want to see what's happening today, a lot of my students or viewers do that so they can make money on the daily. What I think is going to happen today, we're on a buy signal for the stock group bot on the hourly. Each candle is 1 hour. And as you can see, look how accurate the bot is on Tesla, by the way. The stock group bot is open source, but I'm tweaking it. It's kind of, I guess it's not so open source anymore, but I'm working with developers tweaking it. The instructions for installation in the stock group master course, link in the description and the pinned comment. I'm going to work with developers and consistently make this better. I'm at the moment adding RSI and stochastic indicators automatically into the bot. That's what I want to do. I want to get rid of these so you don't even need to look at them. And the whole thing is just in the bot. At the moment, it's using higher lows and different other indications, but eventually I want it to just be a standalone, but it's already doing amazing. It said sell here on Tesla at 750, came crashing down to 550. It said buy here. It went up from 570 all the way to 623, which is actually quite huge if in percentage wise. I know people are spoiled on crypto, but this is still amazing. Sell at 750, crashing down to 550. That's almost 30% movement. That's a 30% movement. So if you put $10,000, that's $13,000 you get back. If you put $1 million, that's $1.3 million you get back. If you put $10 million, that's $13 million you get back. If you put $1 billion, which you can do in stocks, that's why it's so powerful, you would have 1.3 billion back in less than 1 month. And then it flashed by and we went up there, and that's made 570s to 623 is around $50, which is around almost 10% in just a few days. It's still in the buy. Stochastic and RSI turning up, stochastic coming down, squeeze more building pressure, volume dropping off. I think it could have one more fall down, but let's see. We're going to draw in some technical indicators. MA cross is still open, heading up. Volume is strong, but I do see a little bit of a pattern here. So let's see if we can see something. I'm putting in trend lines to we're doing Sherlock Holmesy trying to find out where we get information. I would say no. I'll turn on the magnet so it automatically places it at different points along the candle. See? It's easier for you to see because my finger's blocking it for me. But we broke out of this little parabolic. Do I see a pattern? It does kind of look like a cup and handle, everyone. Everyone see this? Cup and handle forming. Handle would need to form more. Here would be a nice formation for a cup and handle. That would be a strong support. If it does form a cup and handle, that is very bullish. I know some people will be like, but cup and handle, that sounds terrible. No, it's very, very bullish. A cup and handle pattern, I'll go to another part, as I teach in the Stockroom Master Course. Cup and handle, cup, handle. Bullish technical pattern, meaning bullish up, bearish down. Bullish technical pattern, exploding up to the direction of the trend, to the base of the cup, the distance of the cup. So that would put, if that plays out, that's quite a big movement for Tesla. It's something like from here down. This base of the cup is pretty deep. Look at this. Some there. And if that was to play out, look at that. It would line up around our resistance, around 690. And you know what would be even better, if possible, if this happens, this would be amazing. Look at that. Imagine Tesla comes up to here, 666, finds resistance and creates the handle, and then forms a much larger cup. Then that would have a huge explosive movement. 623 would be something in the 800 range. But yes. So to me, it does look like Tesla will go up. Either way, what I would do is start DCA. So I'm going to buy some here, buy some here, buy some here, buy some here, as long as it's not breaking 530. If it does break 530, then I wait for it to be a steep panic feared drop down to 413 where I buy a lot of it, because then it'll be considered cheap. It is very possible, but unlikely. My two scenarios are this green line and the yellow line. The yellow line being most likely scenario, but still in the short term, going up to 666 before it makes that decision. And on today's trading day, it's quite difficult to say. It's still saying buy, and it still looks bullish. RSI is turning up, squeeze more building pressure. Stochastic almost oversold. Volume coming in. I think yes. I think Tesla is going to move along this yellow path to 666. But it will play out until the 21st of June. Not straight away. It could move sideways. It could have some explosive movement up to 680, but I think the yellow path is my path and the green path is secondary possible path. So thank you all for watching. Hope you learned a lot here. Let's jump into Twitter to see if there's any major news for Tesla. So this is my Twitter. You can follow me. Make sure my name matches. 7,000, almost 500 followers. This is the course. This is some millionaire students that I've made. I've made many of them, countless, I think now. BNB. This is just things I share on my Twitter. Check it out. Elon again tweeting about Dogecoin taking over the world's currency system, which is beautiful. And yes, and what you can use Twitter for is you can search for me, but you can also search for Tesla, and then we can get Tesla. Then we can get all the major information for Tesla sorted by the top news. So Tesla top news, and you can do this with so many things. It's very powerful. Tesla owner apologizes after staging brake failure incident in China, says skit was only for entertainment. Quick thought, Tesla is shipping cars from China to Europe, is increasing prices in the US. Underlying reality, demand in the US is insane. Tesla has to increase price and keep all local production onshore to manage it. 2021 print will be interesting. Shipping cars from China to Europe and increasing prices in the US. So they're having huge demand, which is very bullish for this company. SEC said Musk flouted court-ordered policy in 2029. Did Tesla failed to oversee Elon's tweets, says SEC DJ. Waiting for Tesla announced. Tesla failed to oversee Elon Musk's tweets in recent years, twice violating court-ordered policy that requires company lawyers to approve them. The SEC said Musk and Tesla paid $40 million to settle in 2018, action brought by the SEC over his tweets. And what was actually interesting is that Elon paid the fine with his own money and bought back. So he paid it with Tesla and then bought it back with his own money. It paid like he paid with his own money. Tesla dry electrode technology minimizes water consumption at Giga Berlin. Tesla registered a trademark for running a restaurant business. 50's diner likely coming soon. Interesting. Diner around the charging stations. SEC wrote to Tesla about Elon's tweet. So nothing major for Tesla. Tesla to buy more than 1 billion of Australian battery minerals in a year. Bullish. That means they have a lot of money, a lot of demand. SEC reported warned Tesla stop letting Elon tweet. I don't like the SEC at all. Obviously they need to take out scams and make sure people aren't scamming people. But the SEC, when they make a claim against the company, that company gets destroyed and all the investors that invested in that company lose all their money just because the SEC investigates them. So the SEC is actually stealing and destroying investors' money way worse than the scammers. There needs to be a better way where the SEC, it can't just, it needs to be like concrete, because when the SEC starts investigating the company's share price gets destroyed. And that means the investors that invested in the company that the SEC is meant to protect, they're the ones getting hurt because their investment gets destroyed, even if it's just an allegation or Tesla competitor launched first electric car that mines Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Whoa, interesting. So that's amazing news. SEC said Elon's tweets violated settlement agreement. He must probably pay some more to the SEC. So thank you all for watching. Ooh, look at that. Nice. My favorite Tesla Roadster. Whoa, I like that color. That's very nice. Beautiful. Look at the tires. When I first stepped into a car in 2014, I was like, whoa. I knew straight away it was the iPhone of cars. That's why I started heavily investing in Tesla. When I sat in it, I was like, this is like a masterpiece. This is like the iPhone. The first time I held an iPhone was the same feeling compared to other phones. Same with the Tesla. It just looks so beautiful. And the technology in this, the best engineers in the world. Amazing, amazing company. The safest car rating. It's got the highest safety ratings of any car. That's the main news for Tesla. This is some Cybertruck toy that everyone's starting to buy, which looks cool. It's kind of like a from Halo. Ooh, and someone getting a happy birthday Tesla car. I don't like red so much. The white one looked better, but everyone has their own opinions. So my autopilot gives me more time to think about Tesla. That's the main news, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. Everything you saw here, you learned in the Stock Room Mastercourse. If you have any requests for stocks or cryptos, let me know the tickers in the comment section below. Be careful what you think. Only think what you want to have happen. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.